Hello, team. It's been quite a long time since we all met together, since our schedules are so different and so difficult to find time. And the weeks that we haven't, I've meant to always record something that I worked on that week, but have not. So I'm just going to do a whole bunch of diagram explanations right now. I've done some of these in the past, so I have examples that I worked on. Now, these were group assignments, but it was me who did them because that group pretty much never met, and those who did, I ended up doing all the work anyway, so I don't feel bad sharing these with you one bit. So there's the use case diagram. Oh, I suppose I'll just tell you about them first and then just quickly give an example, or maybe just share the picture at the same time. The first one is the use case diagram. Now, the use case diagram is to help show the interaction between your system and the users, and it can also help show interaction between other systems as well. Now, this is also a nice way to help you map out the requirements to the system. So say you're going to make an app, if you just lay out all the use cases for the user that's going to like things they can actually interact with, all the buttons, everything, that makes it a lot easier to find kind of a starting point to start working on your app or whatever you're going to create. This one was for like the turtle thing, and it's just showing that they can make a move, they can enter a direction, display a move, or even enter a distance. Now, this user diagram or user case diagram could have been made better. What I could have done is shown all the different directions that they could have done with make a move. They could have turned right, left, and so on. So this isn't perfect example, but it's better than nothing at all. And then there is the state diagrams. And the state diagrams, let's see a good way to put this. It's showing the object, so say the right button, and it's showing how it's going to change throughout the app. And so first it's enabled when they click it, and then it changes the direction when they hit the right button, and then after they hit the right button, it changes the direction, and then it repaints on the canvas, and it shows that it's changed the direction, and it then gives you the current direction, and it changes the compass point, and it's the same for the left button. And this is just kind of showing how the objects changed throughout the app and that the state changes. And so that's the state diagram. And I actually, I have one for sequence, actually. This is sequence. I don't have an example for the class diagram. I have never created one of those. But the sequence diagram is showing how the objects interact in the app. And I think it's also the order that the object is taking place. And so it's turning left, it sets the direction, and then there's an action listener, and it wants to get the current direction that it is, and then it's going to set the new direction. Otherwise, it's just going to get the current direction or bring up an error. And then it gets, and so on and so forth. And these are the different classes that it's working with as well. There's the turtle frame, turtle control panel. So that's a quick definition for use case diagrams, state diagrams, sequence diagrams. Now, I don't have an example again for the class diagrams, but from what I have read about them, the class diagrams is kind of showing the relationship between everything, the classes, types and interfaces. The classes are the ones I still need to do the most work on, and since I've especially never created a class diagram before. Anyways, that is a sum up of all the UML diagrams that we're going to have to be working with. I hope it helps. And if you have any comments about what you saw or anything to add on, please comment below the post, and that would be very appreciated. And I hope you guys are doing well. Bye.